Welcome back, everyone, to another episode of Nerdsters of the Universe. I'm Kerwin.
I'm Pizza.
And I know it's been a few weeks. I'm getting over being sick. It's just, we're adults. We have lives. Things happen. We all know how it is. So, but, oh, man.
You can tell we haven't done it in a while. I forgot to turn my phone down.
It's all good. It's all good. Hey, Ferd. All right. Well, work. Some play, some fun. Now, I got to ask, we're going to get into the whole TV. We're going to get to whole movies. We're going to get to everything we can get into today. But, Pizza, have you seen Venom, Let There Be Carnage?
I have not seen it yet. We've been doing stuff around here looking for a place because we have to move.
Yes.
So we're looking for a place to go. I know we've been talking about it, and I know we might.
I think I got to buy Crashly a new office chair. I think this chair is shot.
Uh-oh. We might take a little break and go see it, kind of thing. But we got to make sure we take care of some other things first before we get to it. I've been dying to see it. I know you said you were going to see it the other day, and
we went and watched it Sunday night.
How was it?
I wasn't disappointed. Could have been better. But I wasn't disappointed. I mean, it's what you expect when you hear, it's got a runtime of an hour and a half. And
that's all?
Yeah. There's like... It's your classic, let's not develop the characters. Let's just have fun making a movie type movie.
Oh. Sometimes that's pretty good, but then sometimes it's like, oh, come on. You know?
Hello, Queen, we're not lying. We are adults with lives.
Hey, hello, Queen.
We have lives.
Oh, you got a good one. You got the one that makes noise. Oh, see, that's the one I wanted.
He was my $10 auction find.
Look at you.
Got him for $10 at the auction. Hello, Queen. How can you say this face is fooling anybody?
Hey, we got Val in this week. Val and Hollow Queen.
Val.
Look at that little face. Oh, using the force. That's a good one.
Got my little Grogu. Oh, that was one of my auction finds. It was $10. I left a bid for him, and I got to work Monday, and he was sitting in the office, and $10. I was like, sweet. This is my $2 auction find here.
Oh, Krug. Commander Krug, the glasses.
They only had the two. They didn't have the other two.
Yeah, there's the full set in our thrift store right now.
Yeah.
She wants something like $20 a glass. I was like, are you high?
Actually go for $10 to $20 a glass.
That's I'm sure, but I was just like,
I mean, depending on where you buy them.
I still had to voice my discontent,
But I thought about it, and if I were to ever meet Christopher Lloyd and get his autograph.
Do it on the glass?
I think I'd have him do it on the glass. Just be like, come on, right there. Just a Christopher Lloyd autograph right there. I think it'd be cool. Speaking of autographs, man, do you know that did he talk about going into space when you were there?
No, he didn't say anything about that.
Man,
he kept that one under wraps pretty well. If anybody's going to go into space, it's
pretty spry for 90, and he's like, no, where do I go next? Oh, let's go to space.
Yeah, right. I don't know if was Hollow Queen on our last live when I showed her.
Yeah, she was.
Okay, yeah. When I showed your little thing, your goodie. I gotta get that in the mail.
And then this was at one of the
creation
antique stores.
Oh, nice.
It wasn't very much. I can't remember how much it was, but it could go with my other Star Trek plates that I've got. The one that I broke. Did I ever tell you that story?
No.
had the original series. I had one of their commemorative plates, and it's sitting on a shelf. And the shelf is on. It shares a wall. It's on the other side, and it shares a wall with the master bathroom.
Yeah.
And I was in the shower, and I just kept hearing yelling and screaming from the other room.
That's always how it starts.
So I'm like, what? No one said anything. So I tapped on the wall to get their attention. And I guess my taps knocked it off and it broke. That's on me. It's my fault.
Yeah, we got I know the thrift store I go to, she's got like the entire series of the original series plates there.
Yeah.
But I'm sure she wants a she put when they changed the name of their store to Collectibles Corner.
Hey, Rob!
The minute they put collectibles on there, everything shot up about 200%. Jenny Poo! All right.
What's up, J Rob? Yeah. All right, now we've been gone for a few weeks, guys. So I got, my weeklies. Like I got he was this past weekend.
Yeah.
Pizza, or was it? No, it was last
weekend before. It was the one before.
The weekend before. Yeah, the DS9 plate was this past weekend. These two were the weekend before. And then the weekend before that, I got some other glasses. And of course, I've been buying comic books left and right.
Yeah.
Upsetting Crashly by coming home with more and more comic books. I think what has her more upset, though, is that when I went to get my medicine, I was waiting for him to fill it. And she's like, oh, what are you going to do? You could come home. If it's going to be that long, you can just come hang out at home and then go back and pick it up. I'm like, I'm going to drive a half hour back home, wait around for 10 minutes, drive a half hour back to the pharmacy to pick up the medicine. I was like, I'm going to go to the comic book store. They're open. I'm not working because I'm, sick, waiting for my medicine. So I went to the comic book store. And she messaged me to get her a comic book. So I did. All right. Now, I got...
Oh, Indiana Jones. Look at that.
Indiana Jones Temple of Doom 7-Up glass.
Wow,
this one didn't have a price on it. Now, as I was going through this antique store, flea market place, they had a lot of glasses like this, but they were wanting right there, $20, $25 a glass. I ain't paying. I don't care if it's worth it. Maybe totally worth it. I'm not paying $20 to $25 a glass. It's like that. Right. Like I've said about comic books. You can have a comic book that's 100% worth $300. I'm not going to go drop $300 on a comic book.
Yeah.
That
if I spent the money like that, I would expect to be shot the minute I walked in the door.
There are so many other things I'll drop $300 on before I drop them on a comic book, and I love comic books.
Yeah.
Now I'll drop $300. I'll drop $200 to $300 on 300 comic books. That's different. That equates to $1 a book. Like I would spend $20 on commemorative glasses on a group of them, but not on one. So there's the Indiana Jones one. But this one didn't have a tag on it, and all the other ones, those were different booths. This was the only commemorative glass in this one booth. He had other glasses, but not commemorative. Right. They were all marked at $2. So the guy's like, and this one didn't have a tag. He goes over, he's like, oh, looks like it's $2. Oh! I was like, sweet, $2 work. And then these were $2 a piece, but they were having a little sale, 20% off or something like that.
Oh, E.T., look at E.T. That's cool.
Be good.
E.T.
E.T. Pizza Hut glasses. So I'm slowly getting my collection back up and going. I have things. Come here.
Where did mine go? Let's see. Here it is.
What was open?
Here you go.
Thank you. Now, Hunky?
Yeah, we were. We got a few things over the time. Nora. Hi, Nora.
Hi.
Hi, Nora.
Yeah, we've been doing our little finds over there. Anna and I went to we usually go to like Goodwill and stuff like that. She likes the clothes and stuff she can find there, the black clothes, the ripped jeans. I found a little water bottle. Ravenclaw. And I was showing you beforehand, Robbie, keeping with his collection, The Jim Lee Batman, armored Batman statue. Not yet. I think we showed him that last time, but and my favorite,
Dr. Frankenstein.
I love this movie. We started watching it the other day. Frederick Frankenstein. I looked for more of the series, but they only make him. I was looking for the monster and Igor and stuff, but I didn't see him anymore.
I'm going to be 100% honest. I'm disappointed in Mego for that action figure.
Why?
Because it should have been made in black and white.
I thought of that too, but they kind of did the color. I don't think they made any of them really in black and white, even Dracula. Robbie's, which one is this?
The Redeemer.
Robbie's other figure he got, the Redeemer. One.
Yep.
They come with, these things come so accurate. I can't believe it.
Yeah, man. McFarlane's, his Spawn toys. A lot of people are complaining about the newer ones, but they're always on point. I wish I had the money for those dang things.
There you go. Yeah, they came out really well. And I was showing you, I met a guy at one of the booths at the store that writes for Horror Magazine. And he used to work with, there's a guy around here, Dr. Shock, used to be on TV, like the Saturday morning horror movie guy.
Yeah.
And, he was into the Dracula and stuff. The T-shirt is somewhere. I put it with my stuff already. It's got Christopher Lee, Peter Cushing, and Vincent Price on it. And then I got the Hammer Dracula movies all on DVD. Christopher Lee was always my favorite. The guy he had 2 lines in all those movies? And still pulled it off even with the looks and the everything. And Anna bought me 50 Horror Classics DVD. It's like 62 hours of horror movies since I'm a horror nut. I can't wait to start watching these. But yeah, we're doing the Halloween stuff, and then
And Orphan Black.
Yeah, I was on eBay looking around, and I think I remembered Val talking about Orphan Black before, that series. And a guy had the complete series of Orphan Black. Like, I don't know how many seasons it is or whatever it is. But I think I got it a total for like $10.
Not bad.
It was some ridiculous price. It was like $5 or $10.
It turns out they just put it for free on Prime.
Okay.
For anyone else who wants to watch it.
They put it on Prime for free, Amazon Prime Video. But I like buying stuff like that if I see it on DVD, because you never know how long it's going to be there.
Like I'm right there with you on the buying stuff that streams, because if I had a dime for every time on Facebook you read comments about people throwing a fit, Disney took that off, I liked that movie, I wish I could watch it. Like, well, you should have bought it when you had the chance if you really liked it. Like, if not, go rent it. And the thing is video rental stores are far and few between now.
I don't even see any around anymore. We always said we have the Red Box here.
Yeah.
You can buy it on one of the streaming services or rent it.
Yeah, and it gets harder and harder to find something, like, especially the older stuff, to rent if it's not on a streaming service. Like, I find something old that I like, I'll snatch it up.
Yeah, we've gotten a lot of things. Matthew's been getting into the old Hess trucks.
Okay.
He started getting. I've been finding them a little bit of
2001
places for him. Like this one's the helicopter with the truck and the motorcycle in it
from 2001,
and I got one with a helicopter on the back of it. Yeah, this one. I've been finding these at thrift stores and all that stuff, and I know they're really collectible, but he's liked them, so I brought them up. Here's one.
Why do a gas company attack jets?
I don't know, Matthew. They just made one with a jet. And you push the little button. Wait, I think it's this one. Yeah, the jet lifts up.
Mm-hmm. One more.
What's up, Matthew?
Sorry.
Novelties, toys. It was all about
Telling you.
getting it into the kids' hands, because those were your future people.
Oh, yeah. We got a few. We got been picking them up a little at a time.
Well, but yeah, man.
And we never outgrow it. Let's see. What are we talking? I was gonna say Val called our son Dobby instead of Robbie.
This
With a
phone
movie
changes
release.
its Dobby nonstop. It drives me crazy.
Mom told me a story about how your name used to connect to Ron. Your dad's name.
Everything in these smartphones. I have a hard enough time with these big hands trying to do it on the smartphone, and who knows what I'm pulling off anymore.
Oh man, but no, we've been out of it for a little bit. We got TV shows. I finished Lucifer. Did you finish Lucifer?
Yeah, we finished Lucifer. Did you like that?
Yes and no.
I kind of saw it coming a little bit, but
I enjoyed it, but it's not the ending I wanted.
I could go with it. I like his daughter. I liked her.
Oh, dude, Negasonic Teenage Warhead was amazing in that.
Say what?
Negasonic Teenage Warhead was amazing in that.
I know everybody. I was trying to remember who she was. Holy crap!
As soon as I saw her face, I was like, Negasonic Teenage Warhead.
I know she had the hair, so it was throwing me off. I was like, I know who that is. I know who that is. And they were like, okay, you know.
See,
But I liked her, especially when she was trying to hit on the girl at the red light.
yeah.
And he showed the devil face.
She's too
Yeah,
old.
the eyes. Did the devil eyes. That was funny.
She's too old for you. Oh, I'm a lot older than you think, Dad.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's
man.
all.
No, my thing. All right. Spoiler alert, guys. Lucifer, final season, spoiler alert. All right. When I say it didn't end the way I'd want it to end, isn't like, ooh, I had all these expectations. No, I'm saying with how the final episode plays out, with how the final season plays out in the final episode, when it gets to that ending segment,
Yeah.
what I was hoping for is I was hoping that when she went back to her time, like when it got to her being a time, like I was hoping they'd do like it from that point to Chloe dying, you know, like a little montage type thing.
Mm-hmm.
Lucifer going down to hell and Chloe dying. I was hoping they'd do a little montage where Lucifer was always in the background for like the important stuff.
Yeah.
Like to where he couldn't be there because of the promise they made, but that he was there, that he did see her grow up, that he did witness those things. He just did it from afar type thing. And then at the very end, instead of her being there and Chloe dying and then Amenadiel coming and taking Chloe and taking her down to hell, when she got back from the past, I wanted Lucifer to just walk out of the shadows and be like, "I've been here the whole time." And she'd be like,
isn't that like only the first half of the season they do now, and they do the second half later on?
Oh no!
No, this one was the end. Lucifer's done. That was the final episode.
They talked about a movie.
Oh, they were talking about a movie coming out to finish it off. I guess like Firefly had.
How do you have a movie come out to finish Lucifer off? That it's done. Did you not finish it?
Well, no, I finished it, but I mean, they're talking about doing a movie. Like when they did Firefly, they did Serenity, and kind of fixed everything off.
There could be so much other problems.
I don't know. I think they're just going to be one big kaboom.
They could do a
movie and be
as
done.
in, like how the years were. Well, Lucifer was not there. Charlie becomes an angel.
It's called
I
Charlie
don't-
and it's filmed like
I don't know. We're going to have to see what happens to Charlie and all that stuff, too.
Well, Charlie becomes an angel. You saw his wings pop out. Like,
Yeah.
it showed some of the stuff that was going on, and I was okay with it. But I was sitting there going, "Oh, Lucifer's going to be in the background," and he wasn't.
Yeah.
And he wasn't the whole time. Like he didn't pop up. And I felt like it would have been cool if he would have and just been there from the shadows. And then it would have shown how it was easier on Chloe because Chloe would have known, like she did have her little life with him, just kept it from her daughter.
Yeah.
But
I mean, I know Halloween, they did. Firefly kind of got taken off abruptly.
Firefly got done dirty.
Yeah, they did.
They constantly changed their time slots, so no one knew when to watch them. They didn't air the episodes in order. And then Fox is like, "Oh, they're not getting the ratings we expect them to get. You're canceled." Like, I wonder why.
Yeah, I mean, the movie was kind of there to tie up everything with Firefly that they left open.
The movie was basically the movie was the old school Snyder cut.
Yeah.
Serenity was made because everybody wanted Firefly to come back, and Whedon finally convinced the studio, let's make the movie.
Right. Although it kind of ticked me off, the way the movie ended.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, but,
It's okay. He comes back to cause problems in a couple seasons of Doom Patrol.
Well, that's that one episode of Castle is my favorite. The one where it's called Vampire Weekend, but in the very beginning they're getting ready for a Halloween party, and he's dressing up in his outfit from Firefly. She kind of, what are you supposed to be? He's like, space cowboy. She's like, first of all, there's no cows in space. Didn't you wear that like 5 years ago? He's like, yeah, but I like it. She's like, get over it and move on. I was like, oh, that's awesome.
Oh, God. Oh, yeah, man. No, and you know what's sad, though, is I go back and try to watch Firefly now.
It's hard.
It's so awful.
Yeah, I mean,
potential, but it's so awful.
You watch it, you try to watch it as like fanboying out a little bit over it.
And you can't.
It's hard. There's only a few episodes, but still.
Like, I can watch Serenity all day long.
Well, you're only getting a little bit of that.
I can throw Serenity in and watch it, and it's awesome. But I tried putting on Firefly not too long ago because I got it on DVD, and I'm like...
Yeah, I do too.
Oh, God, hurry up. Come on.
Let's throw that in the chat. What does everybody think of Firefly today? Could you watch it?
Yeah. Let's
see what we think.
How well did Firefly age for you? I mean, it was as bad as like going back and watching some of those 80s cartoons we all loved, like G.I. Joe, He-Man, all that. You go back, you're like, yeah, I loved these as a kid.
Well, they did that in Castle too. I think it was in season 5. They made there was a murder at a sci-fi convention, and they made up this god-awful sci-fi show that only had 12 episodes and was canceled. And it was Beckett's favorite show in college and school and stuff, and he was making fun of it. He goes, come on, it only made 12 episodes. What kind of sci-fi is that? He goes, I like real sci-fi.
Queen can still watch it.
He's like, I love real sci-fi, Battlestar, Star Trek, The Next Generation, that Joss Whedon show, he says. And he goes on, but he goes, come on.
Somebody should look at him and been like, Buffy sci-fi?
Oh, my God. Buffy. I tried watching Buffy today, too. Like, just something to throw on.
Angel,
I just want to smack him in about every episode.
But as a show, Angel aged better than Buffy did.
I don't know. He was just too broody in the whole thing. It was like...
But as a show overall, the show aged better, I thought. I feel. Like, I can go back and watch some episodes of Angel and be okay. There's a lot of cringeworthy episodes in Buffy.
Oh, yeah. I mean, that's one of them things. I tried watching The Rookie. I like season 1. I'm getting into season 2, but you can tell they're trying not to age him real hard, so they got him losing all this weight, and I think he looks sick. They made him lose too much weight, I think.
Rookie. Am I lost on this?
That's Nathan Fillion's new show. They're on season 2.
Oh, okay, yeah, where he's the rookie. Okay.
The rookie, the 40-year-old rookie or whatever.
40-year-old rookie cop. Gotcha.
He's a New Jersey cop named John Nolan. My great-grandfather.
He's an LA cop. He's a Los Angeles cop.
But he is from New Jersey.
Oh, okay.
I'm wondering if they got the name from the museum where there's a whole bunch of my family, John Nolans, that were all New Jersey cops.
Oh, I don't know.
So there may be some connection with my great-grandfather and my great-uncles with that name. So that'd be pretty cool if there was some connection, but it's possible.
Yeah.
That would be pretty cool.
Yeah.
I try watching like some of the actors in the shows we used to watch in their new stuff. Like Angel was in Bones. Boreanaz was in Bones. Mm-hmm. And I sort of like Bones, but I can only watch it in little episodes because I want to punch her dead in the face through that whole thing, as arrogant as Bones is in the show. And I just want to like smack the shit out of her. I mean, crap out of her, sorry. But
hey,
stuff like that I try to watch and then I can't.
I have a hard time getting into like when I sit down and watch TV. I like the far out, quite like the this obvious like Lucifer is as close to a cop show as I like to get. Like you take out the fact that there's angels and demons and all the supernatural stuff. You take that out and just have it as a buddy cop show. I would not have enjoyed it as much. I get bored with them.
Jen thought I was saying I used to watch them in the nude. The nude show. No.
Nothing wrong with watching shows in the nude as long as you're the only one there.
Well, when you get to this age, nude is not your friend too much anymore. If I could wear
nude is always your friend, man. Don't hate.
Well,
as
I
long
mean,
as you're the only one in the house, don't hate.
Well, it's not like I'm running through the living room like naked time and keep going, but it's
I'm just saying, But back on subject.
Yeah. Yeah,
Halloween. Because I have not finished Titans. I have not finished Doom Patrol. I've only watched like the first couple episodes of Doom Patrol, and it started out pretty damn good.
Yeah, I kind of hit off on Titans. I haven't watched that one in a while, and I'm a little upset that I haven't watched the next season of Stargirl yet either.
Oh, I was waiting for a few more episodes to come out.
Yeah, I just want to watch it all at once. Get it all done at once.
We get John Wesley Shipp back as the Flash.
Yeah, we do. He'll be the Flash for me for all the time,
J-Rob, shh.
What?
I actually told you?
Ooh.
Kidding.
Yeah, Halloween. I know Boreanaz is onto the show SEAL Team, but I tried watching that, and someone that was in the Navy for a long time watching that. Yeah, I can't. they're
okay,
so.
We're gonna make Halloween cringe with Boreanaz. Okay, Halloween. The Crow.
Hey, we love the Crow.
We like the Crow. I love the Crow.
The original.
The original Crow. The original.
Crow. But.
Mm-hmm.
With Rochelle.
Which one was it? It was. What was the name of that one? Shoot.
The Crow.
It was. David Boreanaz played the bad guy, and the annoying kid from Terminator 2.
John Connor?
I stopped. Well, I tried watching the second one they did, and then I just stopped. I just stick to my first one.
Which Crow was that?
Vincent Perez is the one where it was the Crow.
Which Crow was that? I'll find it. Halloween will probably find it before I will.
The Crow has no sequels, just like The Matrix. That's right. And it's funny. I'm still trying to get the little girl from The Crow. Lives right down the street here. She lives right over. We're in Bristol. She lives in Croydon from us, and went to school with my sister Tracy as she got older.
And me.
And Val. They all went to school together. And I keep trying to get her on here as a, so I can't wait.
She warned us never buy anything.
That was the one thing she said. If you ever see any Crow merchandise that they're selling with Brandon Lee's autograph on it, it's fake. He died before any of the merchandise came out. So if anyone says they have anything autographed Brandon Lee with the Crow, it is fake.
It's fake.
Yep. He told me that specifically.
It's called The Crow Wicked Prayer. Came out in 2005. David Boreanaz and Edward Furlong.
It's like, no. La, 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 la. No.
Danny Trejo. Tito Ortiz. Tara Reid. I mean, come on. This cast is sounding amazing.
Well, for later in their career, amazing maybe, but Danny Trejo is always good.
Oh, yeah.
Danny Trejo.
Danny Trejo. No. There was no sequel, only Brandon Lee. La, la, la. La, la, la,
nope,
la.
Doesn't exist.
Nope. I know they were talking about they got the rights. They were trying to redo Interview with a Vampire and all those again because the rights were supposed to go back to Anne Rice. but they made Queen of the Damned real fast before the rights went back to her. So for some reason they got to keep them.
Yeah.
But now she's got something going on that they can't do it unless she approves it this time. So I'm hoping we get a decent set of those, or at least one decent one.
I'm hoping they just wait another 10 years before they do it.
Yeah, that's kind of, well, you figure Queen of the Damned.
We're still suffering from Twilight PTSD, okay?
Yeah. That's
it. Right now is not the time. Let Blade come out. Let Marvel's Blade come out, and we'll just do a repeat.
I don't know if I'm going to. I'm still thinking whether I'm going to protest Blade or not if they try to do another, like, restart it from the beginning. You know what I mean?
I'm not sure what their plan is, but why would you protest it? I mean,
it's not Wesley. It's not Wesley Snipes.
But he's okay with it.
Yeah, I know. You know what I'm going to be like? I'm going to bitch about it continuously until it comes out. Then I'm going to see it under protest, and then I'm going to be like, well, that was pretty good.
You know what would be even better, though?
What?
Blade comes out after Multiverse of Madness. So that'd be pretty sweet if we get Wesley Snipes' Blade showing up.
Yeah. That would be good. But I doubt it's going to happen. I think they kind of have him written off from the studio for a while. Let's see.
So I got to go through this entire live, and I don't get to talk about Venom.
You could talk about it. Spoilers don't bother me. So I don't know how. As a matter of fact, I like to know what's going to happen going into a movie. I don't know how everybody else is. But I know Halloween, she said spoilers don't bother her.
Yeah. All right. And that's all who we got here. So me, you, Halloween, and Val. All right. Anybody watching this on the replay?
I think Jen's in
here. She was, but I think she had stuff to do.
She pooped out on us. Yeah, let's talk to.
All right. Let's talk some Venom, Let There Be Carnage. Okay. Pros and cons. Things I liked about the movie, things I didn't like about the movie. All right. One, I love the aesthetic. The aesthetic of the film was awesome. You know, you don't have... It's not a Spider-Man based Venom, so you don't have the Spider-Man based Venom suit. So that was a little weird. But overall, the aesthetic was awesome. The personality that Venom has is great. The number of times that Lethal Protectors is dropped is amazing. It makes jokes like, oh, and we could call ourselves the Lethal Protectors. And Eddie Brock's like, no, that's too 80s. And I'm like, no, Lethal Protectors, man. And like Venom does, I don't know if you saw the preview or whatever, but he does something on the microphone. He goes, Lethal Protector out, and drops the mic. You know, I love that. You know, the scene of Cletus Cassidy becoming Carnage is amazing. You know, the fight between him and Venom was well done. Like, because you've got Carnage, who is extremely OP, you know, very overpowered. And you've got Venom, who can still hold his own, but this is a Sony movie we're talking about. He's not 100%. So you're like, how is this going to happen, especially on a very short movie? The fight was really well done. Okay. Now, the cons, the things I didn't like. The runtime was too short. We had no way. There was like very little character development. You got teases, you got references. You know, you've got the fact that now you know Disney owns Fox 100% because they use the term mutation for a mutant. Shriek.
Okay. Yeah.
It says my mutation is going. They, you know, send her off to the Ravenswood or whatever it is.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so they get those aspects. They get the aspects of the characters right with like the screaming stuff, but there's like all the backstory they actually give you is that Shriek and Cletus were childhood sweethearts, and Shriek got hauled off because she was a mutant. No, nothing really bigger than that. They've got Officer Mulligan, who becomes toxic.
Yeah.
Toxin in the comics. He's in it. And now this is where I have spoiler alert, guys. Spoilers. Okay. It's a comic movie. It's a movie about symbiotes and aliens. So who dies, who doesn't die, whatever. Venom kills Carnage. Venom eats the symbiote and eats Cletus's head. What?
How do you do that? I mean,
well, they're fighting in a church, and he utilizes a bell to separate the symbiote, which is a classic comic book move when it comes to the symbiotes.
Yeah,
is noise. So he utilizes the bell to separate the symbiote, and they all fall down. Well, as the symbiotes rush into Carnage, Venom stomps on it, picks it up, eats it, then goes over to Cletus. They have their little tiny quick dialogue, and then eats his head. And then, so it's like, ugh. But again, comic book movie, so maybe he's not dead. Perhaps part of the symbiote was still on him, and that's one thing. If you know anything about the symbiotes, all you have to have is a small piece still on you. You're not going to die. It'll regenerate you.
I was going to say, because you can't kill Carnage. He's a major character.
Yeah. And they tease. I have to look into one more. I think they tease another symbiote in the Ravencroft place.
Mm-hmm.
But they also tease Toxin. They have Officer Mulligan laying on his back, and his eyes are green. And he's going, monsters, monsters, monsters everywhere. So they're teasing Toxin. I'm like, all right, cool. But here is where the whole thing gets awesome yet confusing at the same time.
Yeah.
The end credit scene.
Rob,
What?
Anna's really sick.
All right.
The end credit scene. Venom is sitting on a beach. Eddie and Venom are sitting on a beach, enjoying their time. The movie ends. Then it goes to the end credit scene. They're in a hotel room type thing in Mexico, watching a telenovela. And Venom tells Eddie, he's like, oh, there's so much that you don't know about multiverses and stuff. And he's like, what are you talking about? He goes, oh, the hive mind can span across all kinds of stuff. There's things that if you knew, it would pop your brain. Here, I'll give you a small taste. While he's getting ready to give a small taste, the whole room fritzes out. And the TV shuts off. And it's daylight. And he's like, what just happened? What'd you do? And he's like, I didn't do anything. And then the TV pops on, and it's J.J. Jameson with a special announcement. Peter Parker is Spider-Man. Wanted for the death of Mysterio. Venom Eddie Brock just got sucked into the MCU.
Yeah, I saw that. I knew that was coming. I think I heard about that, the end credit scene.
Now that's where it's awesome because yes, now we're gonna get, and like I was hoping would happen.
Get some
But
Venom.
they just built up Toxin and we got Carnage. But that's in a different what's gonna
They're gonna do too much is what they're doing.
You're not. But at the same time, who knows? It might be one of those things where they try to fix it and it merges. I'm thinking sort of like a Crisis type thing for like how CW did Crisis.
Yeah.
Where they merge Supergirl's world with, the Earth One or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm thinking they might get something like that. I don't know. But it just goes to show that Sony and Disney are planning some big things together.
Ferdinand. Is that Ferdinand?
Yep, that's Ferd. He's getting big. That Sony and Marvel are planning on doing some things together. So, no, I was stoked for it, and I'm telling you, Venom's going to be the what the scene in No Way Home.
I was thinking about that, but there's so many different things they come up with all the time with that. So
I think it's all going to happen, and Peter's going to be doing something, and Venom's going to come out like, rah! And Peter's going to go, what the fuck? Or somebody's going to.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Like I said, I enjoyed it. It's fun. I watch it again. You laugh. could have been a lot better, but it wasn't like, oh my god, what did I just watch? Fantastic Four.
Yeah.
Did I?
Ooh, that's one of those those who shall not be named movies almost. I like the first one with Captain America as the Human Torch and all them. I like those.
Oh, yeah. I enjoy those, but like I said it could have been a lot better, but it was still fun. I still enjoyed it. Ashley said she liked it better than the first one. And see, that's the other kicker too, is I'm watching it from a comic book perspective, watching it from a Spider-Man perspective, watching it from I grew up, like, these are the characters I grew up with.
Yeah.
Venom, Carnage, these were my teenage storyline.
I think I would have let out a big old what the fuck too if I saw him kill Carnage.
Oh yeah, I was like, oh, but I expected it because they always make the mistake of killing off the villain.
Well, that's what I said was wrong with the '89 Batman. The only thing was they killed Joker. They killed the Penguin. They didn't really kill Catwoman. She's got 9 left. They showed her at the end.
Oh, they showed her at the end. They didn't kill her.
Yeah. But they always kill the villains on the movies, and it
was a whole mistake of killing the villains. Which, by the way, that is a huge thing I want to bring up. It's a debate that I keep seeing online. Schumacher Batman films, sequels or standalone?
Standalone.
Ron Adams is really not.
I say standalone too.
Right.
And people argue with me on it, and I'm like, nope. The time era doesn't make sense when you look at the vehicles and everything, the layout of Gotham. And they turn around and go, yeah, but it's the same commissioner. It's the same Alfred. And I said, and somehow Harvey Dent went from being African-American to Tommy Lee Jones? Nope, not going to happen.
Yeah.
I was like, that character alone puts it in two separate. And then DC came out with Batman 89 comics. So, boom. It is not the same universe.
Oh, man.
But have you read what George Clooney or see that interview with George Clooney about The Flash?
No, I didn't.
They asked him because he just had this movie coming out with Affleck in it, and it was a hilarious interview. They asked him, they said, "Hey, why did it take so long for you to, because you haven't worked with Affleck since Argo? Why did it take so long to work with him?" He goes, "Oh, it's because I haven't wanted to. I mean, when you sit there and watch him destroy a Batman franchise that I worked so hard to make awesome."
Are you kidding me?
Let me finish.
Okay, I was going to say.
He goes, I just didn't want to work with the guy. He goes, no, all kidding aside, no, time hadn't come around to it. And they're like, speaking of which, why aren't you going to be in the Flash? He's like, because I didn't want to be. No, they didn't ask me. Like, and then he gets serious. He goes, when you complete and totally ruin a franchise like I did, when the Flash comes around, they don't even look your way.
I was going to say, I was like, oh my God, is he serious?
No, he wasn't serious at all. But then he got serious and talked about how he's like, when you complete and totally ruin a franchise like I did. And the guy's like, yeah, but at least you had decent bat nipples. He's like, oh, yeah, my nipples were amazing. It was winter all the time in that suit.
Oh, Jesus.
And then his wife's talking like, oh, I need to see this one. He's like, no. She's like, yeah, that's right. It's on the banned list. He's like, yeah, no. No one can watch it. She's like, well, the kids will want to. He's like, I don't think I want the kids to. I don't want my 6-year-old looking at this movie being like, Dad, this is horrible. Look up the interview. It's hilarious. It's one of those red carpet interviews.
Yeah, I have to look it up on YouTube.
All right, Val. Hopefully they get better later.
Yeah, I might have to cut it a little short because Anna's been every now and then she'll pass out just for no reason.
Within this past week.
And now she's complaining of like where her kidney pain is, so I might have to take her over and get checked out.
Yeah.
I thought we were going to wait and see how it goes, but when she's all like to psych her to get her ready to go into the ER is one thing, but she's like packed up and wanting to walk out the door, so she must be.
Has she had her appendix out yet?
No. It's in her back. It's up near where her kidneys are. So I'm thinking she might have
could still be appendicitis too. Could be a kidney stone, but it could be an appendicitis as well.
I think Val gets chronic UTI, so I think Anna is picking up that torch. So I have to take her over.
Yeah, Hello Queen. It's exactly how I see it. Burton exited, so that it was a soft reboot. Now I do to me, Clooney's Batman and Kilmer's Batman are the same Batman. You know,
I could go with that. Yeah, they had,
that's a sequel to it. I'm fine with that. To me, the biggest question is Superman 3 and Superman 4. Because Superman Returns is supposed to take place after Superman 2, so it would complete and totally erase 3 and 4. Or not erase it, but put it as its own little thing, too.
well, I don't know. It could, because it was only supposed to be five years after Superman 2 is when it was supposed to be.
Love you, good night.
So the other ones could have happened after that.
Yeah, then it doesn't fit because try to watch them that way. Oh,
Yeah.
look, he's driving a 1970s vehicle. Oh, 5 years
Well-
later, he's driving a 2015's vehicle. Oh,
Well-
2 years after that, he's back to driving a 1980s vehicle. How is this working out?
Well,
Let's do these giant clunker screens, flat screens, giant clunker screens.
Well,
I need to make
if
a phone
you
call.
don't go too much by the, if you don't go by too much by the aesthetic,
Let me run back to the phone line.
yeah. If you go by the aesthetic, it's one thing, but still. When they made the movie, they were expecting it to be there, but they weren't expecting. I think they discounted the nerds watching it all together.
Well, what the idea when they made Superman Returns, the idea was to completely discount 3 and 4. That it was a sequel to Superman 2, and it was just going to be the continuation of the Donnerverse, and 3 and 4 were not going to be part of it.
Okay.
So it's kind of like, okay, me personally, I just, in my head canon, I just put it as somewhat of a sequel to Superman 4.
Okay.
Because I don't know, there's so many inconsistencies with it.
Yeah, because when they made it, and then they're thinking, okay, he was gone for 5 years. What the hell happened?
Yeah. I don't know, it's tough. It's a reason the movie bombed.
Well, I think
Rob, she's starting to whimper.
Superman Returns. All right, Superman Returns bombed just because of the writing, the way they did it. They made Brandon Routh a whiny little bitch.
No, Brandon Routh actually did Brandon Routh
did a good job as Superman. He did a good job as Superman.
His job was not to act like Superman. His job was to act like Christopher Reeves as Superman. And he did an amazing job there.
Yeah.
The problem was it's the writing, but the problem was the writing of the overall story. Instead of just going, we had Superman 1, 2, 3, and 4. It is what it is. Let's move on and make an amazing Superman movie. They tried to shoehorn it in to where it just didn't make sense.
Yeah, it wasn't Brandon Routh at all.
And then they turned around and still had Lex Luthor be all about real estate.
He's on The Rookie too. Brandon Routh plays a really good bad guy on The Rookie.
Oh, okay. But I mean, he was great. Brandon Routh was a great Superman. I thought they should have went forward with him and fire whoever wrote the movie. Is what I thought.
Yeah,
but, he was a great Superman. He looked just like Christopher Reeves.
Oh yeah,
right down to the way they did his hair and everything. But
I think the Bryan Singer was the problem with that. But
yeah,
I don't know. I'm excited about what we got coming. I'm excited about what I've watched. I don't know if we talked about Shang-Chi at all.
We'll have to save that one for next week.
We had a live after that one. And then I know within a month we've got the Eternals.
Yeah.
And then Spider-Man. But you go get your daughter taken care of, Pizza.
Yep. Yeah, I'll get her checked out, and then we'll save this for next week. Maybe we can get caught up a little bit on some of our TV and stuff, too.
Yep, we will catch you all later. We're going to talk about What If next week because the season premiere or season finale is tomorrow.
Okay.
So
we'll see what we got.
Catch y'all later. As always, live long and prosper.
Guys.
This is the way.
See you later.